Welcome to Hawaii. We are in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Pacific Ocean. I will take you together to all of our adventures. You'll be exploring, you'll be having food, you'll be renting cars, you'll be flying to different islands. So definitely stay tuned. This is part one. There are going to be many more, and I'm happy to take you with us. Everything is packed, so now we need to go to Prague. It's going to be around 2 hours of ride. Sleeping score wasn't really ideal, around 80%, but better than nothing. So yeah, heading to Prague. Of course it's raining, but it's at least going to be good contrast between here and where we are going. So let's go. After 2 hours, well actually 2.5, we are on the airport. We already discovered that our flight from Frankfurt to Prague is already delayed, and we only have, I think, 1.5 hours for layover in Frankfurt. So we'll see how that's going to go. I'll keep you posted. Made it. We are in Frankfurt, and now we are waiting for our flight to Seattle. So we'll see how that's going to go. But yeah, traveling with babies, traveling with a lot of luggage can be very stressful. So I highly recommend actually taking longer layovers, but this was the only option. Reviewing my own YouTube video on a plane is actually kind of crazy. Like, if you didn't watch the office tour, please go ahead and check it out. This is version 5. You should see the version 1, how terrible it was, but the colors, the edit and everything is just absolutely amazing in my opinion. So go and check it out. I'm extremely proud of it, and let me know what you think about my office if you have not seen it before. So yeah, go and check this out. So far, so good. We are 2 hours in. Sophie is walking all over the place. See her up here. Honestly, I'm super tired. I actually set up a plan to go sleep at home and go to sleep at Hawaii, which is like in around more than 16 hours. So that's going to be quite tough. A little bit of behind the scenes why we are actually traveling to Hawaii, because I actually never talked about it. Ever since we went there for the first time for our honeymoon, it was one of these places where I knew we need to return there. We traveled a lot. We traveled to Bali, we traveled to Thailand, to Africa, all different places, but in my opinion, there's nothing like the Hawaii. When our daughter actually was born, we knew that until she's going to be 2 years old, so we don't have to pay for the extra seat, we need to take her up there. And when the grandparents actually offered that they will come with us, they make it pretty clear that we have to do it. Last 6 months actually been pretty hectic. I was working alone, building loads of different brands, rebuilding myself, rebuilding my studio, rebuilding my Instagram, and so on. So it was really, I'm super grateful for it, but I also need kind of like time to decompose and digest everything. That's why I'm looking forward to actually going away with my family and exploring a bit and allowing myself to really process all the thoughts and recharge my batteries. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the fact that I will not be working out for more than 3 weeks. That's really tough for my brain. But I will probably squeeze in some light workout or something. We will see about that.
We are waiting for a flight to Honolulu. It's super stressful, but my wife figured everything out. So earlier than later, we had to skip lines, run, be stressed, and so on. However, we are waiting for a flight, so everything is good. We made it after 24 hours. We are in Honolulu. It's long flight. I was actually asleep in the last one. The one from the Seattle to here in the entire time. So let's go. But now it's actually 10 p.m. here. So we need to actually pick up our luggage. We need to order Uber and go to our hotel. Made it. I will give you full room tour tomorrow because we are super exhausted. But wait, what a view! That's the reason why I've actually chosen this accommodation. I will actually put your links in the comments in case you would like to stay in the same place. But I will tell you everything tomorrow: price, and location, and so on. So please. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, so jet lag it is, but I think we had like 7 hours of sleep, so that's not so bad. And we woke up in the hotel on the Waikiki beach, which is literally the best place you wanna be at. We are living staying at the 34th floor. We have 2 bedrooms, kitchen, 1 bathroom, and pretty spacious living room. Here's the main thing, and that's the view. So basically, as I said, there's the Diamond Head. It's basically a volcano that exploded, I would say, a couple million years ago, and we'll be hiking to the peak this afternoon. And here on the right-hand side, you can actually see the famous Waikiki beach, and we'll be going there for breakfast, so I will take you with us. It's raining, so that's quite unusual for Hawaii, but we're heading to coffee to have a breakfast because I need some eggs or something, some protein and some coffee. That's everything we need right now because the jet lag is quite crazy. Breakfast was good, even though not a huge amount of protein, but whatever, you can fix it later. But relatively good espresso, good food. We paid like for 4 people around $110, so all good. Now the weather is clearing up, so we are going to go and do the hike to the Diamond Head, which is basically a volcano, and it's going to take us around like 1 hour to get there from here. Diamond Head coffee, so just short stop for an espresso and then heading to Diamond Head. This crater we are heading to is 300,000 years old, and it's named after, British sailors actually named it diamond head because the rock that used to be there looked like diamonds. So they thought they will find actually diamonds, but spoiler alert, no diamonds over there. We're almost up. We just need to pass through the tunnel, get to the entrance. 40 minutes of hiking up. I'm actually super glad that I started working out more extensively, I think 2 years ago, especially with my personal trainer. Cheers, Dan. Thanks to him, walking with 10 extra kilos on my back with my daughter is not so hard. So yeah, I'm super grateful for that, and I'm glad that I'm prepared for this. So that's a good workout. This actually used to be like a military base that's actually cut through the mountains, so we need to pass through. You can actually go there by car if you want, but you need to have a permit. I think it's around $10 per car or something like that, so it's not so hard, but you need to have a reservation and so on. We prefer walking because it's the best way to explore wherever you are. It's the best way to just walk, so you can experience that. And we are not in a rush, so that's the plan. And this is where we are actually heading. We need to go up here, up there. There are stairs, and that's the goal. Get up there. I'm not going to lie. Having a house down there, an office, making designs. It would be pretty cool. I'll actually check out the prices later on. Probably not in this life, but maybe the next one. We have this famous street where they have all the surfboards locked in. So instead of bikes, they have surfboards over here. It's actually pretty cool. Just take them and go straight to the beach, and then they put them back here. So this is the famous Waikiki beach, and there is Sophie and my wife enjoying the water. The weather is not perfect, it's still kind of cloudy, but as you can see, it's fully packed with people. Now we're actually heading to see my friend, Nastya, and her husband and their daughter. So I'm taking you with us. We actually had to change clothes, but after the hike, I think we walked like 14,000 steps, like 13 kilometers. With 300-meter elevation. It was pretty decent. And we had lunch, something quick, nothing really fancy, some like tuna or like some sort of salad. And now we are heading to their place to see them. I'm quite excited because I didn't see them for a year. I've also seen their baby. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see them. We have just rented our car. We have some Jeep. It's a really small one, but it's going to do the job because we don't need to put our luggage in. We're just trying to figure out how to put the child seat in. But yeah, we have picked up our car and we'll be going for an exploration. We're going to the lighthouse, to the beaches, and like some other things. So we will take you with us. Our first stop is actually super windy, so I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we went around
25 minutes from Honolulu city center to Lanalei Lookout, and here you can actually view the ocean, the waves, and it's actually pretty cool. It's like extremely close by to the city center, and if you have a car, which I highly recommend, because staying just in Honolulu when you are going to Hawaii could be a huge mistake, because there is a lot of stuff to discover. Another interesting spot is a Halona blowhole, where you have basically this like a hole in the, as the name is saying, you have this hole in the rock, and the water, how the ocean is actually blowing the water and air through it, and it creates this interesting effect. And also on the other side, there is like this little hidden beach where you can swim. Sometimes there are actually sea lions in there. However, right now the waves are so huge that it's literally impossible to get into the water. So yeah, we are stopping for the lunch. We actually found this food truck, pretty decent food. They have poke bowls, they have fish and chips, locomoco, burger, chicken wings, and so on. Not exactly healthy. However, the poke bowls are always a good choice, because basically it's usually like rice, like veggies, and fish. Well, it's not cooked. It's a raw meat, but the quality is always amazing. So you can actually get decent food for $16, which is not bad. And then when I'm going to have some additional coffee or something, around $20. So $20 per food, and you are good. And it's on the beach, so you will have nice view. So that's pretty cool. You've arrived to a place called Frankie's Nursery, which is basically a nursery where you can buy plants and so on, but they also sell a lot of local tropical fruit, from mangoes, papayas, pineapples, basically everything, and it's fresh. So they have small bananas, they have lychee, they have mango, then they have mango, mango, whatever it is. They have Martin Chico, they have Sapodilla Chico, then Saludo Canister, egg fruit, whatever that is, Asturi, avocado, and mango. You can see there are multiple types of mangoes that you can actually get. You can buy avocado, you have durians, and a bunch of other fruits I've never seen before. Yeah, there's also a bunch of fresh fruit drinks, passion fruit, dragon fruit, guava, mango lassi, lychee, longan, and a bunch of other stuff. And here, I actually want to show you one thing that is super cool. I have this plant in my room, the antler or whatever it's called. And it's literally the size of my head. Here, it's the size of my entire body. I'm just, I'm around 190 centimeters. It's insane. And I actually had a photo with it last time. Next stop, botanical garden. The entrance is free. You can actually park directly into the garden and then walk around. There's a huge pond. It's actually funny to see those. I have them at home. Well, I had them at home, but it died. But here it's actually literally taking over the entire trees. It's insane.
So today we are going to explore some little bit of hiking. So first we will stop into the real jungle. We are going to see the waterfall, and then we are going to go to the beach. So it's going to be a little bit more chill day. Today in the morning I also cooked food, so I'll be taking that with me. So finally getting into more proper way of doing things. So I'm actually happy about it. Also, I slept for around 7 hours, so everything is balanced. Had coffee, so now time for the hike, then beach, and a little bit of a chill day. So. You arrive to the trail. It's actually packed with people. It's around $7 per parking, and it's 30 minutes from the Honolulu city center. And it's actually raining here. It's sunshine on the beach, and here it's raining. So the weather here actually changes constantly, but you can literally see the plants that you couldn't see otherwise. So I highly recommend actually getting here. But check weather first because it's often raining here. Yeah, and this is like pretty cool. You have this container that you are actually passing through, and in the end, you actually enter the park or trail in the park. So yeah, really amazing. The view is insane. Even when it's not when it's cloudy, it's super awesome. It's raining again. It's crazy. The queue for the photo is insane, so we didn't wait it because of Sophie. She's kind of grumpy, but we're heading back to the car. And yeah, but it's definitely worth it. I'll put the link into the description in case you want to visit that. Actually, I had to switch to my phone because it was raining so much, and my camera is actually not waterproof, so let's see if it's going to survive. However, it's crazy that here it's raining like crazy. Literally 10 kilometers away from here, people are having sunbath and swimming on Waikiki beach. So that actually showcases how diverse the environment here in Hawaii actually is. However, I highly recommend this hike, and luckily I don't really worry about getting wet. After hiking on Bali, I'm really used to this. However, the biggest hero for this trip is right behind me, and that's Sophie, because she's wet and she's enjoying it and living her best life. So kudos to her. After 45 minutes of drive, we actually arrived to another destination, to Huli Huli Chicken. That's where we are going to have a lunch. It's a typical way of how Hawaiian people actually prepare chicken and other stuff. It's kind of like smoked. And this is the way they're actually preparing the chicken. So they basically have these entire chickens. The smell is just amazing. And it's $16 or $17, so pretty reasonable price. The chicken was good, 8 out of 10. Really good seasoning, reasonable price. We have been actually eating it over here in this park. Yeah, right now Sophie is asleep, so we are going to be walking around the park for a bit and head to some macadamian farm for coffee. Yeah, I actually met a guy who is doing social media content in that Huli Huli chicken place, and we actually short reel with him for the Huli Huli place. It's always interesting when you actually start a conversation with people, how you can actually click and how you can connect, because I actually end up following him on Instagram. He's doing cool kind of stuff. I will put the link, or I will put the preview of his profile. Whenever you are somewhere, just be open, talk to people, and see if there might be connection between you, because that's by the end of the day what matters. The one thing I wanted to mention is to starting to vlog when you are traveling with your daughter, with your wife, with the father and mother-in-law is hardcore. Just be patient with me. I think that each video, each vlog and so on is going to get hopefully better. I hope you are going to see the progress, especially with the daughter. You really need to take care of her, and I want to spend time with them. I want to record every single little thing and constantly be on the video. So yeah, just wanted to mention, and thank you for all the support, all the likes and so on. So yeah, and if you have any questions or something, just put it in the comments below. I will do my best to answer all of them. And yeah, if someone is watching, thank you, appreciate it. The last stop for today is Byodo-in Temple, which is basically a replica of old Japanese temple they built over here. It's a pretty cool building. Again, it's packed with people because you can park directly in front of that. It's definitely worth exploring. There are koi fish, and it's actually located in the middle of a graveyard, which is kind of creepy, but looks pretty cool. I'm always surprised by this. You have such a historic, it's not historic, it's rebuilt, but you have such a monument, and then you put in huge 50-inch or 100-inch flat screen TV in there. Doesn't make sense. Now, when I'm thinking about it more, it's actually worth the stop, but it's literally just for 10-15 minutes. You just look at it, explore it, take a photo, and then move on. It's not like for a few hours. Today we actually went to the north of the island, where are mostly the farmlands, but we are actually going to the beach where you can where you can actually see turtles. Hopefully they are going to be over there. And then we are going to have a lunch in the place where they have super nice fresh shrimps. Yeah, we have arrived to the turtle beach. Unfortunately, no signs of turtles, but they might come because they are here, I think, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something along these lines. Super nice beach. It's actually great for snorkeling and exploring. Very nice surroundings, very clean. So I highly recommend this one. There is actually a turtle in the water, but the waves are so rough that it will be actually chilling more far away from the beach, but there are turtles already. We have just arrived to the surfing city. Oh, it's not surfing, surf city on north called Haleva. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It's full of nice shops, restaurants, and so on. And we are heading to have some local shrimps and then going back to the beach. But now food and also coffee. I desperately need that. This one actually might be good for my office. You might stop for it later. Let's see. You can get all types of foods over here, from poke to sushi to steaks to fresh fish to shrimps. So we end up at this place full of food trucks where you can mostly get shrimp, some barbecue chicken, some other plates and so on. So let's see how that's going to be. But so far so good, but I'm hungry, super hungry. Finally found cool coffee spot, because the way you can recognize a good coffee place usually is that they have high quality coffee machine, and here they actually have La Marco. So hopefully the coffee is going to be as good as their coffee machine. The interior actually looks awesome. So yeah, let's hope for the best. I'll probably not have an espresso. I'll just have cold brew, but
I'm really hoping for the best. When I've seen the La Marco coffee machine, I was like, yeah, this might be the spot. So let's hope for the best.
I really like this flag. I think it would be kind of cool addition to my office. But it's like $60, so I'm not really sure about it. The coffee is actually good, 8 out of 10. It will do the job. But right next to the Sailor's Coffee is the acai place, and of course we need to actually have it. Acai is actually originally from Brazil, and it's actually considered as a superfood. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's okay. But of course we are having it as a dessert, and once we are going to finish it, we will drive to the beach and then back to Honolulu, and that's probably going to wrap the first vlog, because tomorrow we need to do the check-in for our flight to next island, Garden Island. It's completely different vibe than this one. This one, it's way smaller and more wild, and I'm looking forward to see that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for every single like, every single comment, and see you in the next vlog. And I hope that you have seen the office tour and weekend life. And yeah, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff.
Making time stands